Bye, भैया.
What's up?
Let's go.
Yeah.
It's already 1, right?
1 p.m?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's even past that. Most of the people have not reached yet, so we are cool.
Okay.
Because people sleep at what? 3 or 4?
What time you slept?
I couldn't get a good sleep. So whenever there is a
Sucks.
thing next day,
Mm-hmm.
so even on Saturdays this happens most of the time when we have a match next day.
Yeah.
Like when we are thinking about that thing, so you don't get a good quality
that
sleep.
sucks though.
That sucks big time because you need a good sleep before things like these. There is call coming in. Hello? No, don't be sorry, please. So yeah, I was just checking in to see like you have connected with other people there. Okay. I think most of the people, because the thing is we are like sleeping late, like 3 or 4. So people are just taking time to reach the place. Even same is the case for me. So I'm not justifying for other people, but myself also. So yes, but I'm not the host. No? Shika is the host. All right. No. As I said, no apologies. But yes, I'm gonna introduce you to the entire team. I think that should be okay, right? How long? 20 minutes. Sorry, I cannot hear you. Yes, I can. Oh, you got me. Cool. Can't wait to see you. Okay, bye. Yeah, Rajat, you were asking me something?
Yeah, so like, what is it all about today?
Today?
Yeah.
Today is gonna be an exciting day for sure. What we are basically doing is we are building the team, the entire team. So obviously we have got like 3 offices.
Yes.
So people are like somewhat disconnected. So yeah, they are connected over virtual platforms that we're using. But it's very important that we get to see other face to face in some time.
True that.
So
even I'm meeting everyone, like the whole team, for the first time. So that's also very exciting.
At the same place for the first time, because
Yes.
I think we've gone to Noida office or Dwarka office, but again, we were only able to meet people in that place.
Yeah.
Not
and
everyone
also
at one place.
it's like an official meetup for the first time. No? So it's cool.
Yeah, it is official. It is going to be a lunch, some tea, coffee, snacks. But my intention is to do some exercise with them and make everyone feel connected once again.
Yeah.
So let's see how it goes. Got my fingers crossed.
Yeah, that's cool.
La mer. La mer. La mer. On va danser le long des golfes. 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 La mer. La mer. La mer. La mer.
This is Thanksgiving. I thank you for coming here, right? So, yeah. Does anyone want to guess why are we here? Besides lunch, of course.
The birth of your son.
Birth of? Birth of what? No, not that.
Next year,
Next year what?
planning for salary.
Planning for son?
Quarter.
Yeah, somewhat there.
Discuss your ambitions or goals.
Not my ambitions,
Salary.
your ambitions. Yes. So yeah, I mean, you might have already seen the agenda slide. So everybody is aware that we have got like 3 offices. People are disconnected in some way. Gurgaon people don't know about like what's going in the Noida office. People don't know what's going on, Dwarka office. So we thought of, okay, let's let's have a coffee, sit together and share ideas. cool बैठो यार आप लोग के लिए भी है. What we are going to do here is because I'm seeing new people here, and it's very important that we know what we are trying to do and what we have been trying to do in the past. So the story goes like we started Sellrite in the year 2015, and the idea was to bring to the market a software which is able to do the inventory synchronization, order synchronization for all the e-commerce merchants in India, especially when Amazon introduced themselves, okay, will be coming to India, right? So then we thought, okay, this is the right time. We should be rolling out this software of ours. So initially we started off with this website called app.sellrite.com, and there we used to have merchants selling their stuff, managing their inventory, orders and everything. But it was very few of them, and it was very hard for us in the sales team to convince, go to merchants and convince them, okay, we have got this beautiful software, it will do this, it will make life easier, this and that. But the problem was, in 2015, people were not aware of this option of selling their stuff online. They were like, okay, you got this software, but what do I do with this when I don't have an account on Amazon? So then we thought, okay, maybe, just maybe we are slightly ahead of time. This works in US, but it's not going to work in India, right? So we then digressed of it, this whole thing, and we started offering these listing services, all the manual stuff that we do, creatives part and everything. And then started this Amazon advertising ka stuff. We enrolled ourselves into the SPN, Amazon SPN. There we used to get a lot of support from Amazon itself. They used to come to our office saying, okay, we have this program, we could help you by this way, that way. But yes, it was going really well. And at one point in time, we had 125 clients working from everybody in the Dwarka office. We used to handle 125 clients in one go. So it was going well. but somehow because of some circumstances and some things that we were not able to scale up, because in India the problems with the payments is the biggest pain in the ass.
Yeah.
So we thought, okay, let's move to a new market. So that market was US, the second largest e-commerce market in the world, behind China. But of course, I mean, we cannot work in China, but yes, we could work in US. So in 2018, we started, okay, again, we changed from working in India to US. It took us 1.5 years to understand that market. In 2019, we got some clients. Still, we don't have many clients, but yes, we are in a position where we know, who we are and what we do, and we know how it works in the most advanced or in most advanced market. So if you ask me today, okay, what we have been doing in the US market, it's like till now it was all learning curve. It was all learning curve. Right now we are in the stage where we would be putting this gear from second gear to fifth gear and reach out to more people and go for full growth, full scale. That's what we are thinking. So this is the story so far, and what I've seen here is during the pandemic, we were forced to work from home. People working from their hometowns, their places. Everybody was disconnected, I believe, right? And it was for 2.5 years. And now what we're saying is people are working from Noida office, Dwarka office, Gurgaon office. So what happens is, there is a scope for people talking not just the positive stuff, right? So this concerns me a lot. What are we going to do and what are we going to achieve as Cellrite, as team, and as yourself, right? As yourself. So there is going to be an exercise for you all, right? We want to know, or maybe I want to know, how you see yourself, growing with us. We don't want, okay, some people might have, because I understand inflation is too much in the recent times that people are not been able to meet their household expenses or something like that. But yeah, I don't want people to be, or you guys to be, leaving organization thinking of some, joining some other places. What I want is we should be sharing a common goal. If we are able to achieve that goal, it is going to be a win-win situation for us. Make sense? Right? Cool. So, let me see what we have. Understood so far. Win-win-win. So there are normally when we speak about win-win situation, right? There are 3 wins in the first point. So does anyone want to tell who are these 3 group of people? You, me, company. क्या बात है? Canadian style. I like that. Developed economy. Answer from the developed economy. Yeah, that's correct. So, no. What you said? You, me,
And company.
No. The answer is wrong. Sorry.
You, team, and
No.
Company, team, and the employee.
yourself.
No. Who said customer?
Archana.
Correct. So win-win-win is customer, employee, employer. So
Yeah.
if we are in a system where there is a value for employer, that's the main reason why the company exists, right? Second, there has to be a value for customers, because if you're not taking care of customers, customers are not going to be like staying with you, they'll not be paying you. Two. And third one, which is like in most of the places, it's not like it's taken for granted, it's you, like the employees. So if you're in a system where things are moving in a direction where every one of you is like growing, customer is happy, employee is happy. Sounds wonderful, right?
Yeah.
So we are in this meeting, we are making sure that we are doing that. We are doing win for the next 12 months, and it should be like good for everyone. We're making sure of that, right? So in order to do that, we have to do one like small exercise, right? Okay, I need your help.
Provide for myself and my family, but equally importantly, I want to be able to provide for society in a way where the sections of the society which are not very fortunate, I want to give to them from my share. That's one thing. And I love traveling, so I want to be able to travel everywhere.
Everywhere.
And what's the other thing? Yeah, in the long run, I want to be able to write and publish my own books.
And how important is that social welfare part to you?
All three of them, I think the publishing part is a little lower, but the rest of the two are
Equally high.
equally. Yes.
Good. Right. Who want to go next? Arman? Thank you.
Yeah, I wanted to focus more on the areas where I have not worked yet, on the skills that I haven't discovered, and the part of mine which I haven't seen myself working. That's my first goal. And second is I wanted to meet all the desires of my family, whatever they wanted to achieve and whatever their desires needed to be. And,
The worst writing is mine.
The
Yeah.
last point is I wanted to withdraw a salary of height of around dash percentage by the end of next year.
Yeah, this is worst no yeah.
And everything is 10, so
Dash में मिलेगा dash.
dash की जगह B.
एक यार dash मिलेगा या hash मिलेगा? वो बैठ.
All of us there.
Equally important?
Equally
important. Okay, good, great. All right. So yeah, you guys completed your thing.
Spelling mistakes.
It's okay, sir.
Sound
I'll judge you for that.
Whose idea was this? Balloons? We have known the personal aspirations of yours. At the same time, it's important that we know or we are aware of the business aspirations. Correct? So, let me tell you, we'll go to the next slide. So they're like in business aspiration, they're like 5 broad goals. So the first one is the financial goals, right? I'll be talking more about that. The second is the customer goals. Okay? Functional goals is basically the team goals, how the goals for HR, the goals for sales team, the goals for marketing team, that way. It has to be in a proper systematic manner, following all the trackers and systems, right? And then the learning goals. At the point number 8, you have mentioned what are the skills and knowledge that you want
to be acquired in order to move to the next level. So we'll be making sure how we are going to make you learn, not just the individual people, but as a team, but also as one entity, as one company, learning. So customer goals. So customer goals are basically, how would you want to be servicing your clients in our industry? What kind of goal? Like, what should be the happiness index? What should be the referral rate? So there are like lot to be discussed about that. We can discuss it later, right? The most relatable part is the financial goal, right? So I'm going to share something with you guys which I have not till now in like so many years, right? With everyone. And believe me, this bunch of people, you are the lucky ones to be sitting and discussing these kind of things in a company meeting, right? So on the later stages when new people will be joining in, they won't be like lucky enough as you are, right? So financial goals are like how much we did in the current year and what are the goals for the next year, right? Any guesses? What are we doing right now on an annual basis? So it's only talking millions and billions. Any guesses? So I'll just tell you. So right now we are doing 2.5 crores a year. 2.5 crores a year. What should be the goal for next year? Like by the end of the next year, where should we be getting at so that each one of you can have your goals fulfilled? What should be that number? Realistic.
5 year.
No.
5 year goals, 6.
Guys, speak up. Sahil. 2.5 अभी कर रहे हैं. Next year end तक कितना होना चाहिए? Realistic, attainable. हाँ?
5 crore.
Okay. Rajat?
7.
7. Rama? Double digit? Minimum 10. कितना परसेंट लिखा है? 100%. 150% मैंने देखा. 5. Okay.
5 is realistic.
Okay. The goal for the next year, by the end of next year, like for next financial year, is 20 CR. 20 crores is what we want to be achieving. Why? So in the year of the pandemic, we did was what? 1.1, 1.5. Even it was like pandemic hit time, we grew 100%. Especially when we didn't had any marketing team. Even today, we don't have any marketing team. We don't have any. I mean, we are forming it. We don't have any marketing team. We don't have a strong sales team. It's just that we're somehow managing and still growing. No, still growing. We're growing 100% without doing any substantial thing. If we know, like, we need to be doing 1, 2, 3 things, and we're able to do these 3 things, what should be the growth rate? Keeping that thing in mind, we're saying 20. It is not easy, I understand. It is going to be put all of you out of your comfort zones, right? But yes, if you have wrote like 100%, 150%, you have to be working for yourself at least, right? So 20 CR is the goal for us in the next financial year. Cool? How are we going to do that? So let me tell you what we have in our mind. So number one is, everybody knows that we are targeting US as the target country for all our services, right? So we'll be going beyond that. We'll be targeting English speaking nations. We'll be targeting India as well. So we'll be going global from here on, right? We'll be having a good marketing team, good sales team, so that we are on the right track. So geographical expansion is one thing that we'll be doing, right? Second thing that we'll be doing is expanding ourselves into other services. So what I'm saying is, as I'm reading all the reports and articles nowadays, till now when people wanted to buy something, like you could relate to this, you would go to Amazon.com or Amazon.in, Flipkart, blah blah blah, and you will find your products, buy, right? So this trend is somewhat changing. I'm not saying that it is going to be a major shift into the buying behavior, but in the next year you don't have to go to shopping sites. Rather, brands and companies will come to you in order to sell their products. This is what is going to happen next. And slowly over 2 or 3 years of time, it is going to become a mainstream. How it is going to become a mainstream? Through social media. Because these folks, Apple guys or Facebook guys, they hear you. They know what you need, what you want, and then accordingly they pitch their products to you, like whosoever wants to bid for the advertising slots. So social media is the area where we are we're going heavily. So e-commerce, within e-commerce we're good at Amazon. I can say that we are good at Amazon marketplace. We're also doing somewhat of Walmart, other marketplaces, right? And what we're doing is also doing the creative parts, where we were creating images, graphics, right? We're also we've also started doing videos, product videos and everything. You're aware, right? So creative part is one, marketplace part is like the best one. Social media is going to be the next big thing for us, where we see our growth. So putting everything into close perspective, one thing that we're doing is geographical expansion. We're going globally, in the sense we are targeting more countries, one thing. Second thing what we're doing is we are expanding into social media and product videos part, creatives part, two things. And then on the later stages we'll be touching upon different segments of the customers. Right now we're saying that we're a marketing company for all the product based businesses. We'll not be touching upon doctors, lawyers and other professionals. Maybe later, but not now. Okay. So this is how we are planning, and not just planning. I mean, Rajat is doing his job wonderfully. Arif is going into the marketing shoes, or sorry, wearing the marketing shoes, not going. And then Minhaj is not here. He is helping us a lot on videos part. So having said that, we are surely going to grow. It's just that if every one of us thinks the same way, and every one of us is willing to go out of their comfort zones, we are surely going to get that number, right? Because it has to be a win-win-win for all the three stakeholders.